Hello everybody, my name is Gothic Lord UK. This is the demo for the Zibbo Show. This is a new roguelike death game where your host has you pitted against others to try and get at least enough score to carry on to the next round. You know these types of games, but this one has a different game mechanic with dice. So we're going to do that. I've done the tutorial, so we don't have to worry about that. But we get to choose a card to start the show. Triple Grape Hit. 3s score triple. The Purger. 5s also remove 6s. Combo card, extra turns. Placing third same number in a column gains an extra turn. Give me the Purger. And then we'll see that in action down the line, hopefully. Get ready, the next round is just a heartbeat away. Right, there's our opponent's die. Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Oh, Ashley's having a bad day. Right, we can bet on this round, and then we can come out to the shop with more money if we win. Let's do that. We don't have to, but we can. And here we have 9 dice. There are 9 spots on our board, and so we have to pick a die to roll. Doesn't really matter, they're all d6s, so pick that one. And it rolls a 4. Let's put that bang in the middle. Then they roll a 5. Then we'll roll this one, a 6. Now, 5s also remove 6s. It's not 6s also remove 5s, unfortunately. But our 6 is bigger than their 5, so I don't mind that move. A 1 is good for us. A 3. We'll place that there to overpower their 1. What does the 2 do? Same parity numbers in the column times 2, so evens in the column, I assume. Does that count for my ones? I'm guessing not. But we hit their number out of existence, of course. I forgot that. They've done the same to our 6, unfortunately. If we put the 2 2s together, they should square each other, so we get slightly more points out of that. They take out all of our 2s. This is not going great right now. Put the 3s together. Another 2 doubles their other 2. Can we knock their 2s out of existence? Yes, we can. The game ends when somebody fills up their side of the board, so we need to keep an eye on that. 6 gets rid of the 6. Their 6 is probably going to get rid of our 6. Yep. Okay. 4. Stick it with the 4, and we can get those to their own extra value. That's 16. 2 will knock their 2 out. Now we just need to fill up this front row. Or this left column, I should say, rather than front row. Damn, they got a lot of score out of that we are not going to be able to match. We lose. Well, we do currently have a ticket, so we can spin the wheel of luck to see if we can remain in the game. Spin that wheel. Oh. We lose. Every fall has value, every loss provides clarity, and on the Zibbo Show, clarity is the end goal. Nothing valuable is ever lost. Well, that first round was rough, and they harvest our body parts because we lost. That's unsettling, isn't it? Alright. Let's see if we can't find a bit more momentum and at least get to a first shop. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Choose your card. 5s and 6 multiply with each other. 5s remove 6s. Placing third in the same number column grants an extra turn. Let's try 5s and 6s multiply each other. That should be for some very high scoring stuff. And it's Fazen. Although, is that the same image of a person? Unsure. A 4. Go right there. What have you got? A 6 again. Lucky lady. Another 4. Get those multiplying. I would love to see another 4. I'm not exactly sure what we would get for triples, but definitely seems like something to aspire to. That's not very strong, is it? Damn. My 4s. Right, that middle column is not strong. Yet to see any 5s or 6s, which is a rough deal. Knock out those 1s. Although, maybe you keep the 1s on the board, because the 1s aren't giving them any value, you know? Like, now we've taken 2 1s off the board, but they've got a 6 on the board, so maybe we should have left the 1s there. But also, if we can take their stuff off the board, then they'll have fewer dice on the board when the game ends. God damn. Getting wrecked out here. Also, our die rolls are terrible. Five takes out the 5. And we'll multiply with our 6s if we get them. Boy, do we need them. Okay, it's not so much multipliers, you get the extra value equal to their worth. Understood. Please don't take out my 5s. Thank you. A 4. One on the left or one on the right? Let's do the one on the right. Now, we just need them to not destroy what we've got out. We still don't win. God! I should have left the 1s on the board. Alright, spin me, spin me. Spin me, spin me. Jackpot. 1 time. No. We lose again. Can we get a quick restart, please? I don't need to see the animation of me being completely ripped limb by limb every time. Some very visceral sound effects as well. Yes, yes. Again! Alright, what card options do we get this time? When placing a 4, +2 to its multiplier per other 4s in the column. 3s also remove 1s and 2s. I think I want 1s and 2s to stay on the board. Magic Marble. 1s score 4 times. Me, this pineapple pop. Alright, who we got this time? Michael. Hello, Michael. Nice haircut. 3. Roll again. You roll the die again. I didn't realize I had that. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so great. Don't knock these off the board, please. Do I want to knock his 2s off, or do I just leave them there? I think I just leave them there. Their value isn't terrifyingly high, you know? When placing 4s, +2 to its multiplier per other 4s in the column. I wanted the middle column. Clearly. It's fine. I will do this. Keeps the game running longer. And then we throw our last die, and we actually get through the round for once. Sorry, Michael. It's my time to shine. You win! You're on fire. Head to the Zibbo shop and power up those dice and cards for the challenge ahead. You win 44 to 22. Max dice score 10. Round money 5. Bet money 10. Blah, blah, blah. Off to the Zibbo shop. So we can see down here our stuff. Chips are one-time use consumables. Cards are things that change modifiers. And we have our dice. So we have $20. Remove opponent's max points dice. That seems nice. So just drag that. Drag that down to there. Odds, final score +6. Placing a 1 results in an even number of 1s grants an extra turn. If a die removes another, it becomes indestructible until the end of the round. I like that. Getting my dice brought off the board is a pain in the butt. Power pair. $3. If multiplies with a die +1 to both multiplier. Score ×2. Default. For each dice removed, +2 to its multiplier. By placing this face on the board, +$4. Give me that, and we replace the top face of whatever die we're selecting. So we can get rid of a 1 here and put a 3 on that, and then we're more likely to see good numbers later, right? If multiplies with a die, +1 to both multiplier. Alright, next round. What's next on the menu? Only one way to find out. Round bet, $6. Funds, $1. All in. And we can see they've got even score 2x. That's no fun. Nice. We can get rid of that 5. And this 5 is now indestructible until the end of the round. Again, possibly should be keeping their 1s on the board, but so far, so okay. His evens are not ideal. But if we can keep this up, I'll be very happy. Ha! I'm indestructible. Get wrecked. Right, just the last 3 dice to get out. Damn. They sunk my battleship. Right, we need them to score very poorly here. Remove opponent's highest scoring die. Well, we probably would have won without that, but hard to know. You win! That win was a breeze. The Zibbo shop is ready to help you make the next one a storm. $8. Evens, final score +6. Odds, final score +6. Remove your dice with less points. Double the bet using money. Give me some house edge. Another round of action coming up. I wonder what's waiting for you this time. Mike. Hello, Mike. As ever, I'm sure economy is an important thing to pay attention to that I'm probably not paying enough attention to right now. What are these green faces? I have no idea. What is their thing? 6s score 2x. Okay. Double 5s. That 6 is 12. That's scary. Pair of 3s. Not bad. That's terrible. That's very, very bad. But that's quite nice. Am I going to drop their 2 1s off the board so we have more time to build? Because they're currently at 5 dice to our 4. And I want the game to go longer if I'm behind on dice. What is this? Same number in other columns +1 to its multiplier. Okay. Get wrecked, son. Very nice. 2 there is fine. If multiplies with a die, +1 to both multipliers. Very nice. Don't do it. Don't do it. My giant 6. Alright, the 1 is great for us. Yes. Right, if they don't roll a 6, we're good. Sorry, Mike. Imagine you could do PvP and load in your Steam pictures or like custom images. $9 dues. You gain a spin of luck ticket. I mean, tickets are $9. This is 3. So yeah, I'll take that. And maybe, I mean, pair of 5s would not be bad. Let's put them on different dice, though. And then they can multiply with each other, perhaps. But we have no money. What's next on the menu? Only one way to find out. Is that all their stuff? Jeez. The Shadow Man. You play as someone who doesn't know what happens when you lose. That's cute. They call me what they fear most, the Shadow Man, but you can call me your last mistake. Removes all evens from the board, removes opponent's max points dice, get an extra turn, odds score extra, dice can remove dice from other columns, threes also removes ones and twos, dice when losing score 2x. Jeez. Well, that's a terrible start. I should have re-rolled it, perhaps. A blank 3. Good God. That's not nice. One is good. I'd like a 3 to get rid of their giant 3, but I don't know that we're going to be able to. Oh my God. I need any 3 now. Take out both of those 3s. Oh, don't do it. No! So rude, dude. Placing 4s. If die removes another, it's invincible, even score +6. I need some 3s. Wow, you rolled the same number you were already on. I should use this before I lose my chance to. They've got so many points. Alright, we gained a spin of luck ticket. I need a 3. Yes. This side gets rid of more dice. Can I see how much everything's worth? This one's worth 30, but this column is worth just under 60. This is just under 50. We needed that. This one now has shield because it's been removed from the field so many times. Every third time something gets removed from the field, it generates its own shield, which is delightful. Right, they've taken an extra turn, so they will draw and throw 2 dice in a row. They removed all my evens! What dick? They've only got 4 spots left to fill. It's going to be a problem for me if I can't get some of his stuff off the board to give me more time. Did not take triple ones in the center is interesting. Good. Good, good, good. His scores, though. His scores are so high. How are all of his points worth so much? Damn it. Though those ones weren't the ones that were keeping the game alive. 6. Unless we're going to find 15 points here in a second. Another 5. Doesn't do it. we lose. There it is, that flicker of doubt. Delicious. Don't worry, your questions will now be answered once and for all. But first, the spin of luck. Keep playing. I'm sorry. Is that not on that side of the thing? Right, we've got one more ticket. Alright. We are really out of luck. Thank you for joining us on the Zibbo Show tonight. Your participation has been fully recorded, carefully processed, and permanently appreciated. His removal evens was brutal. Well, maybe there is some better strategy to be found in that particular dice game, but for now, if you want to check out the game for yourself, they'll find the links down in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.